everyone, and welcome to my Top Gear Season 23, Episode 1 review. I'm not going to be doing these every week for Top Gear, it's just a one-off, because I personally feel they've been horribly, I'd say mistreated, but I think it's hard to explain, because, right, I'll get into what my thoughts are, first of all. I personally enjoyed it quite a lot. I think that the start was nice. The Dodge Viper Corvette Z06 chase was a bit overstretched a bit. I think it lasted until like 20 minutes into the show. But then we had the Stars and the Reasonably Priced Cars, which I thought was a bit of an odd two people to have, which is a bit, you know, I don't see how they are closely related together, but you never know, because I don't recognise Jesse What's-His Face. But apart from that, the UK versus USA was pretty damn decent. The what was the one other thing? You had the Aerial Nomad, which I'd seen a lot about beforehand, was pretty damn decent as well. But I think they've got so much, oh, it's all shit now, everything's going to be terrible, this guy did this wrong, and this one did this wrong, or whatever. I think people want it to be as good as the old one, when I think it's fully well understood that it just won't be. Like, personally, I don't personally think, like, if I had to sit down and watch that every week, which I most likely will, I'm not going to continue to go, oh, it's not as good as the old one, because at the end of the day, I personally quite enjoyed it. A lot of people have said Chris Evans tried too hard. I personally don't think he did try too hard. And let's be fair, you're not exactly just going to walk on, yeah, hello, this is the new series of Top Gear. He's not going to talk like I tend to when recording these sorts of videos. It's a miracle I have 250 subs, I'm not even joking. But I think that he didn't try too hard. I think Matt LeBlanc did well as well. I think that it was actually a decent episode. Obviously, they're not going to do anything hugely massive in the first ever episode back. But I like the changes they've made. Obviously, the studio's a lot newer and better. They try and make the audience a lot more, like, not too, because what you always found with the old Top Gear was it was like watching, like, chickens in a battery farm with, like, the way they were all cramped in together. But you don't really get that sense anymore. Obviously, they had 2 layers of staging and things as well. So I think the improvements they've done to the show really have worked. I like the rallycross track. That was hilarious, watching Jesse Eisenberg go, I remember his surname now, go over that jump at probably about 10 miles an hour, and that rallycross mini seems to be incredibly back-end happy, which is a bit weird to see, because I'm 98% certain it's front-wheel drive, so I don't really see what was going on there. I think it's just they don't have any weight over the rear wheels, so they'll just slip out when doing anything overly stupid. But apart from that, obviously, they had the Stig back, because everyone was going, oh, look, they've somehow still got the Stig. The Stig is a property of the BBC. The Stig they can just use for whatever they want. If the Stig was hosting BBC Breakfast next week, they could quite happily. I would find that hilarious to see, but still, that would probably wear off after about 10 seconds of him just looking at the camera. But apart from that, there wasn't really a lot. It wasn't bad by any stretch, and I think a lot of people have slated it too much because they expected it to be absolutely brilliant. A lot of people are so salty with the fact that obviously the classic trio are gone. They just want to make it all look bad. They want this one to be never happening ever again. This is going to be absolute shite and everything. But I personally really, really enjoyed it, not going to lie. I definitely liked that Dodge Viper as well. My dad was like, oh, that's a Ricer. I was like, no, that's tuna. I'm not even joking. That is such a nice car. But I do like the Z06 as well, don't get me wrong. But overall, yeah, I personally really enjoyed it. I don't think anyone tried massively too hard. Obviously, you're gonna try and push it a bit on the first episode. Obviously, that comes in with nerves as well and things. But it was really, really enjoyable to watch, and I really liked it. So hopefully you guys will leave your comments down below of what you thought of this new Top Gear series. Obviously, I don't expect it to be better than the classic Top Gear, because obviously you usually cannot beat a classic, because that's kind of just what happens generally. But I don't think it'll be as bad as a lot of people are trying to make it out to be. I personally, as I've said, really enjoyed it, but I want you guys to leave your comments of what you thought about this new Top Gear series down in the comments. Obviously, make sure you just... I don't want comment chains of arguing and things, just because that's kind of a bit pointless. Everyone's entitled to their own view on it, but hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.
So promise that you'll catch me.